Hello friends, I welcome you in lecture number 4 on exponential distribution. In this lecture we will discuss one more problem on exponential distribution. So let's begin with this problem. It is given that a power supply unit for a computer component is assumed to follow an exponential distribution with a mean life of 1200 hours, and we have to find the probability that the computer component will survive more than 1500 hours. So here the life of computer component is assumed to follow an exponential distribution. It is given that power supply unit for a computer component is assumed to follow an exponential distribution with a mean life of 1200 hours. So here our random variable of interest is nothing but life of a computer component, the life in hours of a computer component. So first we write down the description of random variable. It is life in hours of a computer component, and it is given that x is exponential random variable with mean 1200 hours. It is given that this power supply unit for a computer component follow an exponential distribution with mean life of 1200 hours. So it is given that mean of random variable x, which is exponential, is 1200 hours. So mean of x is mu equal to 1200 hours, and we know that if x is exponential random variable, mean of x is given by mu equal to 1 over lambda, where lambda is parameter of exponential distribution. So therefore lambda will be equal to 1 over mu, and therefore lambda is 1 over 1200 hours to the power minus 1. So value of parameter lambda for given exponential distribution is 1200, 1 over 1200 hours. So we can say that x is an exponential random variable with parameter lambda equal to 1 divided by 1200 or 1200 hours raised to minus 1. Okay, unit will be hours to the power minus 1. Now we know that PDF of exponential random variable is given by fx equal to lambda into. Okay, so either we can use PDF or CDF. The PDF of exponential random variable x is given by fx equal to lambda to the power e raised to minus lambda x if x is non-negative, and 0 if x is negative. And this becomes, if we consider lambda equal to 1 over 1200, we have e raised to minus x over 1200, where x is non-negative and 0 otherwise. And we can use distribution function also. So if we write distribution function, then it is fx equal to 1 minus e raised to minus lambda x if x is non-negative, and 0 if x is negative. And if we substitute value of lambda, we have fx equal to 1 minus e raised to minus x over 1200 if x is non-negative, and 0 if x is negative. So either we can use PDF or we can use CDF to find out required probability. So first we see what is required probability. So we are asked to find out probability that component will survive more than 1500 hours. So component will survive more than 1500 hours is equivalent to statement that the life of computer component will be more than 1500 hours. Here x denotes the life of computer component. So if life of computer component is 15 greater than or more than 1500 hours, then we can say that component will survive more than 1500 hours. So this statement that component will survive more than 1500 hours is equivalent to the statement that the life of component will be more than 1500 hours. So we can find out required probability either using probability density function or using this cumulative distribution function. So we will find out probability using both the functions so that you can have will be more than 1500 hours. So life of component is nothing but random variable capital X. So this we can represent by capital X is greater than 1500 hours. So now this is 1 minus probability that X is less than or equal to 1500 hours. Okay, we know that these two events are complementary events, so sum of their probabilities must be 1. So using the concept of complementary event, we write that probability of this event X is more than 1500 is equal to 1 minus probability that X is at least 1500 X is at most 1500 hours. Now by the definition of CDF, this is nothing but value of CDF at 1500 hours, and here 1500 is non-negative, so we can use this part of CDF. If x is non-negative, fx is 1 minus e raised to minus x over 1200. So here in our case x is 1500, so we substitute x equal to 1500 here and we will find the required probability. So this is nothing but 1 minus e raised to minus x over 1200. X is 1500, so I write here 1500 divided by 1200. This we can simplify, 1 minus 1 plus this is going to be 15 divided by 12. Okay, we can cancel out 100 and here 1 will cancel out and we can again cancel out 3. So here I have minus 5 by 4, and using scientific calculator I find that this is equivalent to 0.2865 up to 4 decimal places. So this is the probability that component will survive more than 1500 hours. So the required probability is 0.2865. Now if someone is interested in using PDF, then PDF can also be used to calculate the same probability. Okay, so now we are calculating the same probability using probability density function. Okay, so we start from this step, probability that x is greater than 1500. So this I can rewrite as 1500 is less than x is less than infinity. So x lies between 1500 and infinity. And if you recall that if f is the density function of a continuous random variable, this probability is nothing but integral of density function from a to b. So using the definition of probability density function, this we can write as integral of density function from 1500 to infinity. Now here in 1500 to infinity, x is non-negative, and if x is non-negative, value of density function is nothing but this one, 1 over 1200 e raised to minus x over 1200. So we consider this value of fx because x is positive in given interval. So here we substitute 1 over 1200 e raised to minus x over 1200 integration with respect to x. Okay, because x is greater than 1500, so fx is non-negative, so we substitute fx equal to this value. Now this is improper integral of first kind, so that we can rewrite as integral from 1500 to some constant, some variable a, and we have to take limit of a as a tending to infinity, and we rewrite in this way. Dx. So now we integrate, and then we will find out limit of integral as a tending to infinity. So integral is going to be 1 over 1200. Integral of exponential function is exponential function itself, and we have to divide by coefficient of x, which is minus 1 over 1200, and limits of x are from 0 to a. So here 1 over 1200 will cancel out. You can directly write this step also. So this is e raised to minus x over 1200. Limits of x are from not from 0 to a, limits are from 1500 to a. So here lower limit is 1500. So here we write 1500 to a. So from this you can directly write this step also if you are comfortable. Now we consider upper limit x equal to a minus lower limit x equal to 1500. So if we consider x equal to a, we have e raised to minus a over 1200, and negative negative positive e raised to minus 1500 over 1200. And now we consider limit as a tending to infinity. So this I can write as 1 over e raised to a divided by 1200, and this quantity is independent of a, so its limit is that quantity itself, it is independent of a. So limit of this quantity is that quantity itself. And if we consider a tending to infinity, here if I take a tending to infinity, this will tend to infinity, and we have 1 over e raised to infinity, that is going to be 1 over infinity, that is 0. So these parts become 0, and this we can rewrite by cancelling this, and by cancelling 3 we have e raised to minus 5 by 4. So finally we obtain the same answer using probability density function also. So this is nothing but 0.2865. So we can do the same problem either using probability density function or using cumulative distribution function. So that is your choice which one you want to use. You have to write at least only one. Either you write using probability density function or you write using CDF of exponential random variable. Okay, but I think it is advisable to use cumulative distribution function. Here number of calculations will be small as compared to probability density function. Okay, so in this way we can find out exponential probabilities using its CDF or PDF. So we have to remember that probability that capital X is less than or equal to X is given by 1 minus e raised to minus lambda x if X is non-negative, and density function is given by lambda times e raised to minus lambda x if X is non-negative, and if X is negative both are having 0 value. So this is all about this session. I hope you like it. Thank you very much.